All right, I guess go ahead in the chat then and enter your information again for Peggy, so that we make sure we get attendance at the cabinet meeting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the cabinet meeting to order. And since we've already had our prayer and our pledge, we're going to go straight into the business of the cabinet. And we're going to start with old business. The minutes of the second cabinet meeting have been stored on the District 2X1 website. In fact, all our information about the cabinet meetings is stored on the District 2X1 website.
I don't know what's loading down.
You need to turn up your volume.
So I know Line Peggy will listen to any additions or corrections to the minutes, and I'll accept the motion to approve the cabinet meeting minutes from the second cabinet meeting.
I'll make a motion.
That was
John Wicker?
GMT John Wicker. Second.
Second.
I didn't see the second. I'm sorry.
Second.
Nia.
Nia.
Nia?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to accept the second cabinet meeting minutes as presented. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Financial reports by Cabinet Treasurer Danny Fletcher. Those have also been stored on the District 2X1 website. He's got both the balance sheets and the profit and loss breakdown by all the categories. So all of the financial reports are stored on the District 2X1 website. Cabinet Treasurer Danny, do you have any comments?
The only comment is that the invoicing for the first semi-annual billing went out and all the clubs paid except for two. The second invoicing for the second semi-annual invoicing went out earlier this week, tail end of last week or earlier this week. And we've already started receiving some of the income or some of the payments for that. We're looking for financially or the P&L shows that we got a profit of $11,000 for it. That could change, but unless we start doing something close to in person, we're probably not going to spend a bunch of money this year. So we're going to have some profit. And I'll be glad to try to answer any questions if anybody got any of them.
Fine, Danny, I don't have that financial statement in front of me, but what's the total cash we have in operating?
Total cash, $28,937. But of that 28,000, 15,000 of that is a grant that we got from LCIF for Girl Talk. So total cash that belongs to us is like $13,000, which is.
Okay, I'll wait till the March cabinet meeting before we finish that up then.
All right. Any other questions?
All right. Need a motion to approve the financial reports as presented.
Lion Joe Montag makes the motion to approve it as presented.
Casey Cheshire, second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the financial reports as presented. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. On presentations of awards, immediate past District Governor Bernard and I have decided not to present those and mail them to the clubs or anything like that. But I did want to announce who is receiving the Club Excellence Awards for immediate past District Governor Bernard's 2019-2020 year, just so we can recognize them here at the meeting. That is the Dallas Filipino Lions Club, Grand Prairie Host Lions Club, the Irving DFW Indian Lions Club, the Kaufman Lions Club, and the Richardson Midday Lions Club. And I have all those awards mailed to me and they're in my possession, but we just didn't feel like it was right just to mail them out and not recognize the clubs that achieved that. And as many of us have said, it is so easy to achieve that award. I don't see why more than 5 clubs in our district didn't make that last year, and I hope more make it this year. Also, the district was 100% district, so Lion Bernard will be giving awards on that at a later date also.
Great.
Anybody have any questions or comments about the Club Excellence Awards?
I have one more award, Lion Billy, to announce.
Go ahead.
Okay, I had one award that I was supposed to give during the convention. We never had a convention. Then we did have an awards night, but the person was not present during the awards night. So I'm going to announce now is the Melvin Jones Fellow, if you can see it here, for First Vice District Governor Esmeralda Rodriguez.
Hey,
It will be given to her during the.
Are you serious? That is awesome. Thank you so much. Wow.
Congratulations, First VDG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow, that's a
Congratulations.
awesome surprise. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
And I'd like to add on Club Excellence this year. Can everybody hear me? It's much easier. They used to, every year it got harder and harder, but this year because of COVID, it's a lot easier. So make sure that your clubs earn it, because it's a good award. It's deserving, and it's what clubs need to be doing. If you meet all of those requirements, you're doing what Lions Club should do. So thank you.
Lion Billy, we also had a couple things in the chat earlier about the poster, the youth contests. Is this the Midwinter Conference?
Is the question, were we going to announce the winners and that kind of thing?
Correct.
I thought we'd just do that when we got to Lions Opportunity for Youth as cabinet reports. But
Okay, perfect.
would that work for everybody, or do we want to hear that now?
Yes, that works for everybody. That's correct.
Okay, that sounds great then. I'm going to go on to the next item of business, which is very important. We're going to let, first of all, our Vice Council Chair, Joe Montag, and a member of the Constitution, bylaws, legal, and voting, and all of that. Vice Council Chair Joe Montag speak for just a little bit about voting and dues.
Okay, on dues, let's talk about dues first. International dues statements have been sent out to every club already, because I already got mine for Carrollton Evening. Also, like Danny said, he's got the state and district dues mailed out. All those need to be paid before March 1st. They must be postmarked by March 1st. And then if it's not taken care of within 15 days of our convention, then the club will not be able to vote. Zone chairmans, follow up and make sure that the clubs have paid their dues in the next 45 days or so they can vote. Now, as far as voting goes, everyone in March will receive a notice from me, president, secretaries, on how many shoot, I forgot what I'm trying to say. People that can vote in their clubs. and it is not what your membership is as of March 1st. It's what your membership is of March 1st, less everybody that's been in the club less a year and a day. So a lot of times they get confused and you got less voting power than you thought. That will come out in March. Right now, I know Lion Billy's got some nomination letters, but I did send out nomination letters to Billy and all, and I hope, Billy, you re-put that out, because I've left out the second page for the and it tells you the criteria for being a governor, our second VDG, camp director, and directors to our 3 charities. We have at presently, and Billy will get to this, I know we've had Esmeralda's put her letter in, Lion Fred's put his letter in. We're waiting for a follow-up with a letter from Lion Prakash for a second VDG. And then we have I don't believe we have any other letters that's come in for any of the charities yet. So we encourage your clubs to get involved with the 3 charities we have in the district, and also the Texas Lions Camp. We need a director there for a 2-year term, and so I'm not sure if Ed Bateman was going to rerun or not. So that's basically voting is the most important. I don't know whether we're going to do voting by electronic this year or we're going to have a in-house convention. Even if we have in-house, I may still do it by laptops. And any of y'all got laptops, let me know. I may need to borrow some, and we can do balloting at the convention on a kiosk. And Lion John Eads and myself and the other committee members, we don't have to sit there and count the votes. The computer can count them for us. It'll be a lot easier. So sometime about March 15th or so, you'll be receiving notices from me to get your voting credentials in. That's about it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.
Governor, I just want to say a big thank you, if I may, to Joe Montag. Thank you so much for all that you do with regards to bylaws, constitution, and voting. I mean, seriously, we really appreciate all the hard work that you put in, that you keep us all organized. Great job.
Well, it doesn't really get hard until the spring.
All right, thank you, PCC Joe. At this time, I guess we need to move on to the important thing is who are we going to have for our candidates? And I know, first of all, we have a nomination letter for our first vice district governor to be in 2021, 2022. So would the Coppell Lions Club like to present that letter?
Yes, Governor Billy, be glad to. This letter is dated November the 16th. I'm the president of the Coppell Lions Club, Ron Harrison. It is a great pleasure that I notify you that on November 9th, the Coppell Lions Club Board of Directors voted unanimously to place the name of Lion Fred Conger in nomination for the office of First Vice District Governor for District 2X1. The action was unanimously confirmed by the members of the Coppell Lions Club on November 16th. Since joining the Coppell Lions Club in 1995, Lion Fred has served as its president 3 times, led several of its service projects, and has been instrumental in the success of the various fundraising activities. He has received LCI's Excellent Award for Club President, Zone Chair, and GLT. In addition, Lion Fred has been very active in helping District 2X1. He has served this past year as Second Vice District Governor and Zone Chair. He has served as a Region Chair and as a member of the District Global Leadership Team for 8 years, 4 of them as Chair. In recognition of his work and dedication to the district, in 2013, Lion Fred was named District Lion of the Year and was honored with LCI's 3rd highest award, the Presidential Leadership Medal. In preparation for future opportunities to help Lions continue to serve, Lion Fred attended LCI's Advanced Leadership Institute and LCI's Faculty Development Institute, making him one of the best qualified Lions to serve in district leadership. As a progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, certified guiding Lion and life member of the Texas Lions Camp, Lion Fred knows what it means to serve and to help fellow Lions find ways to make their community stronger. The Coppell Lions Club is proud and honored to place the name of Lion Fred Conger in the nomination for the office of First Vice District Governor for District 2X1. Respectfully, Lion Ron Harrison, President, Coppell Lions Club.
Thank you very much, Line President Ron. And I know we're all greatly supportive of Line Fred as he moves on up towards the district governor role. And at this time, I know we have a letter of nomination for second vice district governor of District 2X1 in 2021-2022 to be presented by the Plano Collin Nepalese Lions Club.
Anybody online?
Yeah, is line Manus or line Camille on?
They may be waiting for the next cabinet meeting. I think they're going to hold off, but they
didn't get the letter ready. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
They have made an announcement, but their letter that we received, their email that we received wasn't done correctly. I redid the letter for them and sent it to them to put the dates in and the date they voted. Oh, Prakash, you're online.
Yeah, actually, our secretary, he sent a nomination letter, but as I spoke to John, we have a board meeting at the end of this month, and it will be ratified on that board. And
okay.
All
right.
I will
Well,
present that on the next meeting.
Okay.
All right. Then, Juan Prakash, we just want to say that we thank you so much for stepping up and being receptive of this role. And so just want to congratulate you on that. And we look forward to seeing your letter at the March 27th cabinet meeting. Are there thank you. Are there any more nomination letters to this cabinet meeting? All right. I have no other new business before the cabinet meeting. Does anybody else have any other new business?
What's your plan so far for the district convention, so everybody know?
So right now we're still in person at the it's that I forget the name of the hotel. I think it's the Hilton Hotel. It's on President George Bush Turnpike in Garland, right by the Colwell Center, where they have so many of the big events in this area, especially school events. And it's a large hotel. I have past international director Bruce Beck coming down from Minnesota. He was one of my main instructors at the district governor-elect school.
Billy, what's his name?
Bruce Beck.
Beck, okay.
Yeah, Bruce Beck. He's just a wonderful speaker. He's such a fun man, and yet he's so dedicated to Lions. I think he's going to be the chair of the forum in Des Moines this next year.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, just a wonderful person to have. And I'm also having my council chair, Ray Harper. He'll be the luncheon speaker. And it will be in person if it can be. But if it can't be, we'll have to fall back on a Zoom meeting. We'll just have to see how that goes. But right now, we're still on for both the fourth cabinet meeting in Grand Prairie on March the 27th and the district convention in person. And I believe that's the 23rd and 24th. Somebody look those up. Hard for me to keep all this in my head, but in person in Garland.
Governor, the location for the April 23rd, 24 convention is the Hyatt Place, HY.
Okay, all right, yeah, Hyatt Place, it's kind of one of those destination hotels where so many of those people that come to the Colwell Center stay for the events that happen there. There's a large number of those hotels in that area that cater to that. We've got a wonderful convention planned if everything goes like it should. So we're going
Fine,
to do
Billy, do you know if the grassroots chair has sent out any information yet on the grassroots?
He has not. In fact, I haven't spoke to Line Fred about that. So Line Fred and I've got to get that underway here pretty quick.
That'll come real soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lion Billy, Lion Nia may have, she has her hand raised. Nia, did you have a comment? For new business?
Nia, you have to unmute.
I had a comment.
Nope, she's not. She's good. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I thought I just put thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess then we're ready for our district reports, and we're going to start with our LCIF ambassador for District 2X1, PDG Bill Smutterman, who's going to give us a presentation on LCIF, probably especially what he's doing in February.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill. I thought you were going to come later, so I have not pulled that up yet. Oh no! So start talking, and then I'll get it pulled up real quick.
For those of you that are not familiar with LCIF, it is the International Foundation for Lions Clubs International. It provides grants to clubs to do projects that they can't afford to do otherwise, to help participate in various opportunities that Lions have to serve. Most recently, we have a club that is doing a Lion Quest project in South Dallas, and that was facilitated largely by a grant from LCIF to pay for training and materials and things like that. In addition to that, we have, as the state of Texas, received several grants from LCIF to help with the disaster relief in South Texas, to reestablish nursing programs at various schools in South Texas. In addition, we have a program going right now in District T1, which is the Panhandle, that they are working on a grant that will facilitate an emergency kitchen. In addition to that, we have pending grants from a couple of our Everest clubs, our Nepalese clubs, to do pediatric cancer, as well as a potential grant for diabetes. So LCIF has been a very major contributor financially to the efforts of the clubs, not only in District 2X1, but within the state of Texas and worldwide. With all this grant activity going on and the millions of dollars that have gone out in the form of grants, LCIF is embarking on a campaign 100, to raise additional funds so they can give out more grants. In order to help facilitate 2X1's participation in that, along with all of the clubs in Constitutional Area 1, which is the United States, and Area F, which is Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma, on February the 14th, which is the slide that Christy just put up, we are hosting a telethon. For those of you old enough to remember Jerry Lewis, we are kind of stealing from his playbook. And a lion from McKinney named Martin Lucas is going to help us host this telethon. Martin is a lion in McKinney. His background is that he used to be the primary performer of Phantom of the Opera in West London. So he's got some very, very strong credentials. He has his own TV studio in his house, so he does a one-man show. Martin has agreed to host this telethon and help us raise some money on the 14th. If you can scroll up just a little bit, Christy, this slide, and I will be sending this out to all of the club presidents, tells you a little bit about why we're doing this telethon and how you can participate in the telethon. At the very bottom are what we're calling hot links that thank you, Second Vice District Governor Fred, for helping me get all this embedded in this email. These are how you can click on these and you can preview the show. You can purchase tickets for the show. You can be a sponsor of the show. Now, please don't misunderstand. If you just want to tune in and hear Martin, that would be perfectly fine. The tickets, we ask that you go ahead and click on there and get a ticket. They're free. There's no charge for those. But every time you click on it, we get some votes on YouTube, which help the whole presentation go viral, which again helps us raise additional funds for LCIF. We do have some clubs that have already agreed to be sponsors, some at $1,000 level, some at $300, some at $500. We sold several tickets along the way, but the money for this telethon will go to LCIF to help them fund grants that come right back to the clubs. So if any of you have any question, please either give me a call or shoot me an email. We are hoping to have participation from across the United States, but I really would like to see District 2X1 be a leader in having folks tune in and to donate to the cause. I think it'll be a great event. We're hoping that it will be the first annual, because we'd like to continue the telethon experience for everyone. Just another quick note about Martin. If you have a special song, you can go on his website, which is one of the first hot link here. He has about 700 songs that he's willing to do. He does it in 14 different voices, including Louis Armstrong, and he does it in 7 languages. So he is a very talented man, and I think you will truly enjoy his presentation on the 14th. The warm-up starts at 11:30. The actual program starts at noon and will continue the rest of the day or until people quit giving money. So there you go. If anyone's got any questions, please shoot me an email, or if we've got a couple of minutes, I could take a couple of questions now on the Zoom call.
Just one comment, Ellen, Bill. I don't know if you mentioned it or not. To us, we did get $10,000 from Lions LCIF toward the COVID-19 project. We just finished that project.
Yeah.
It was very successful. We distributed 38 centers. What is
The nursing home.
Nursing homes, yeah, 38 of them. Yeah.
And first responders. First responders, fire and police, and 38 nursing home and assisted living. We distributed over 20,000
face masks,
gloves, face masks, hand sanitizers, and isolation gowns. And besides distributing that, we also gained some members. When we went there, we were able to acquire some members. And we have submitted the report to LCI, and they with a video of what we have done, and also the testimonials from each of those nursing homes. And we thank everyone who participated and those clubs who went and distributed. And very encouraging, and it made an impact to our district and to our organization. Thank you.
Line Vinod, Line Gloria, my apologies. I had a list here in front of me, and that is on the list. Bifocals will do that to you sometimes. But one thing for all the presidents and club members to think about a little bit, this telethon is going to highlight the service that Lions do. So it will be an opportunity to show you and potential members and your current members some of the things that Lions do better than anybody else. So we are also looking for the telethon not only to help raise money for grants, but also to help us acquire some more helping hands that can help us do our projects and continue on.
Line Billy?
Yes.
This is Line Joe Montag. Has this been sent out to every member in the district?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't remember seeing it. That's why I asked.
Yeah, we'll probably send it one more time.
Yeah, I'd send it at least a couple times between now and the 14th.
Okay. Is that all you have, PDT
That's all I've got. Lions, thank you very much for your time, and look forward to seeing you on the 14th at the presentation.
Thank you. Our Global Leadership Team Chair, Pamela Baker, do you have something for the cabinet?
I've turned in my minutes for, my report for the cabinet. The only thing that I want to share is on January the 30th, we will have a guiding lion training. And so those of you who are guiding lions and your certifications have ran out or it's over, I have sent you an email, and we're hoping to get more people in that leadership and to help out with our NAMI process in those districts that are needing help with membership. And we just thank you all for those that have already signed up.
Yeah, we need guiding lines, just not for new clubs, but to help us rebuild, the present clubs that are having issues, especially those clubs that are below 10 members. So we're going to need a lot of guiding lines in the next few years as we go through this process. Global Membership Team Chair, John Wicker.
Good afternoon or good morning, everyone. Just a couple of things. I didn't do a written report because I wanted to say what I needed to do in person. Number one, let's go back. We're going to go back to the NAMI presentation by past Mr. Given Renard. And we're talking about membership retention. We need to keep reaching out to our folks that are still members and keep our folks within the club busy and get them involved into the community as much as possible. The other thing, as far as getting new members, we need to work on that. Try to get at least one person per person for your club so we can go ahead and start growing. Our club has added at least one. We've got a couple more potential members that we're working at, and we're also trying to get another Leo club started. Those of you that are looking for service, I'm sure everyone has seen the email, because I'm sure our district governor has sent out a letter. Lion Roy from our emergency services has sent out an email regarding the COVID shots that are going to be given at Fair Park. Folks, this is really important. And let me give you a couple of things on that. Anybody that's nervous about being around folks, these folks have got the folks at the Fair Park, the Dallas County community, I should say, has made this very safe. The rooms whereby the folks that are coming in for their 15 minutes, they're at least 100 feet from us. So if you're there at the volunteer desk assigning the people to the areas that they need to be, you won't come in contact with anybody other than when they're signing on that list. And when they're signing on that list, as soon as they leave, I've been springing down the area. So it's really safe. The other piece to that is, and I saw that Our governor was out there driving. I hope he didn't run over anybody with the golf cart. But they're looking for a lot of people to drive the golf carts, and that's basically picking up clients and taking them to the building or taking volunteers to where they need to be. So there again, I did one the other day. I wasn't driving, but I was a rider, and there was only 3 of us on that cart: the driver, myself, which I was in the second row seat, and we had another person in the 3rd row. So there again, they do keep their distance. And in the main room where they're giving the shots, there again, everybody's distant. So this is a safe and fair way for everybody to do community service. This is just not a one-time event. This is going to be going on for approximately 6 months. So everybody in the district has an opportunity to volunteer. Just touch bases with Lion Roy and former Lion John McGinnis, and let them know when you're available, or just come down there and show up. Make sure that you wear your mask, and if you really don't want to touch anything, bring your gloves with you. It's a fun thing. It's a good thing to service your community. You'll meet a lot of people. I had an opportunity to meet a couple of World War II vets, some Korean vets, and some Vietnam vets. I just was able to wave at them. I didn't get very close. There again, we had to be really safe. So that's pretty much all I've got. If there's any questions, comments, or if anybody needs me to come in Zoom meeting to assist you with membership, please feel free to do so. My contact information is in the bulletin. Thank you very much, Governor. I'll turn it back to you.
Okay, well, John, you took most of Work Chair Ron Harrison's report, but we'll hear more from him in a little bit about the shot clinic. So at this time, I think Casey Cheshire may have dropped off, or is he still with us? You still with us? Okay.
Yeah. So good morning, everybody. Again, this is Casey Cheshire. So again, just kind of piggyback on what John was saying. He kind of segued into the volunteering piece. Just want to thank all the clubs that are continuing to step up and serve your communities and serve our region during this really difficult time for Lions went across the whole area here. But honestly, I just heard you guys for creative ways. Community. I mean, y'all heard about Lions, the vaccine clinic, and the district providing opportunities for clubs up and I see a lot of photos, a lot of activities. Great. One of the things I definitely want to encourage all of our clubs for reports, meetings, blood drives, pond cleanups, any you are engaged, you want to report it on My Lion. I've actually a lot of clubs that don't report, log in every great. As far as always help out, make for service reporting. The sad reality, kind of looking at our district as a whole, we probably still have around close to 40% of clubs that have not reported this. So that's all I got. But anyways, I'll just keep up the good work and make sure to report those services.
Thank you, Global Service Chair Casey. We're going into Region Chair reports, and we're going to start with East Region Chair Christy Householder.
Thanks, Billy. So our East Zone is doing fantastic. Again, kudos to the four zone leaders there. I think, we do have some issues still with payment of dues and with just, low members, but that's bad news. But the great news is that the zone chairs are really aware of that. And I think this is one of the first years that the zone chairs are super involved in helping support those clubs that are having some issues. So I feel comfortable that we're going to continue to get better in that area. A little special shout out to Prakash. He is our zone chairperson in Zone 3. Zone 3, is that right, Prakash? Did I get that right?
Yes.
We changed. Yeah, we changed from 5 to 3. And just personally, he did a neat little zone computer drive for Computers for the Blind, and we got several checks from folks, to support that. So he did that as a zone activity. Other than that, that is I have sent in my zone report. I just wanted to kind of quickly, I was looking through the chat. Esmeralda mentioned that one of our lions, let me go back here. Dr. Maya Vishnu, she got an award for Nurse Practitioner of the Year for 2020, and that was a result of her work with lions. So way to go. Thanks for sharing that. And then also we had a couple links there. If you wanted to make, if you wanted information about volunteering, Ron added that on there also. So you can look through the chat to add in that. Otherwise, I think that is it. Thank you.
Thank you, East Region Chair Christie. West Region Chair Fred.
Okay, well, yeah, it's been a great honor to work with the West Region zone chairs. They and all of the zone chairs, like Christy said, have done an excellent job this year. I would like to, I have submitted my report. I would like to point out that on January 28th, zone chairs, you probably have received an email from Lion Christie, but make sure that is on your calendar. We are going to, at 7 o'clock, have a joint, all of the zone chairs meet together, and we're going to discuss the year-end things, what we need to be doing to wrap up the year, and things that you need, well, get together one more time at least as a group. Also, I want to remind all of the presidents and secretaries of clubs, putting on my second BDG hat, that we will have the Executive Council, the third Executive Council meeting on February 17th at 7 o'clock. It will be Zoom, as will the January 28th meeting with the zone chairs. So please plan to attend that. We will be, one thing I'm going to be covering is wrap up for the year, things that presidents need and secretaries need to be doing to close out your year. It'll come fast, especially with all of the cabinet or the conventions and things that will be going on at the end of the year between now and June 30th. So I want to make sure that everybody is on board and finishes out their information and gets all the reports and everything in, particularly the election of new officers. I think we're probably going to have to do that online. Our club did it last year online. You can, there are various ways, and we can discuss that. One of them is phone calls, but I think the best way is to come up with a slate of officers and then have your club vote online. And we did that very accurately last year. It worked really well. I think that's all that I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, West Region Chair Fred. I know all of the 8 zone chairs have presented written reports to the cabinet. Do any of the zone chairs have additional information for the cabinet today?
Thank you, Billy Kettner. This is Radha, Zone 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I have already submitted my written report. As a service-wise, all the clubs are doing every excellent job and services. Also, the membership-wise, Coppell Lions Club, Dallas Frisco Indian clubs, Dallas Women's clubs, they added some new members, and some other club have a little bit problem to retention membership. So today's presentation, our IPDG Vinod Mathur and all other presenter Suji and all other charity, our past district governor, it was a wonderful presentation, and it makes us to make the retention and the development our membership. Please think about it, and at least my request is at least organize one training session in a year. Please do call the district executives in your club and make one presentation training session that makes to invite the new membership development and potential member. Thank you so much. I already scheduled our third zone chair meeting in March at 11. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zone 1 Chair Rada. Any of the other zone chairs have a additional
Yes.
information?
Yes, hi, this is Lion Prakash, Zone 3.
Yes.
Hi, actually, I have already submitted the report. I just want to add one more thing. First of all, thank you very much for all my friends for encouraging me to move up. And I really appreciate that. Let's work together for the next year. And again, thank you all for that. The other thing is, as our region chair, Christy mentioned, we started a fundraising program in December to help the Computers for Blind project, which is one of the, I read their, symposium, and I found that it is a very great organization, and we prepared a flyer, we started raising funds, and we received several checks. That's a great achievement, I think. We did that as in a collective way, and it is the effort of all the clubs in the East Zone. If any of you wants to support this project, we still have time. We will accept the check. That is $60 per computer. So if you want to send a check, please send it to the Computers for the Blind. The address is in the zone directory that was published 2 months ago. I think the address is 1209 Sherman Street, Richardson, Texas, 75081. That's all I have to add here at this time. And thank you again for encouraging me.
Thank you, Zone 3 Chair Prakash. And again, congratulations on stepping up to run for second Vice District Governor. Any other of our zone chairs have additional reports for the cabinet?
This is Lion George Joseph, Zone 5 Chair. And I submitted my report, and all the clubs in Zone 5 are really working and doing great. And all are attending all the zone meetings. And our third meeting will be in March. I will finalize the date, depend upon everybody's convenient. And we only some challenges in the membership areas, but the good thing is we started gaining members. Last month, December, we added 2 members and everybody working, and hopefully we end up a positive zone, positive before the end of the year. So we all are working to increase the membership, and all the charities and all the auctions and donations, every club is actively participating. That's all my report. Thanks for all your support. Thanks all the clubs for attending the meeting too.
Thank you, Zone 5 Chair Lion George. Any more zone chair reports? All right, at this time, I'd just like to let the cabinet know that our Zone 7 Chair, Edwin Bateman from the Midlothian Lions Club, is dealing with serious cancer issues at this time. And we want to all keep him in our prayers and thoughts and support him in any way we can as he goes through whatever treatment he's going to have to do in the next few weeks. This time, I'm going to move on to cabinet chairs. I know that many cabinet chairs have already submitted their reports. I want to first of all offer Ron Harrison, the Lions Alert co-chair, the opportunity to talk about the mega center in Dallas that is supporting the COVID-19 vaccinations.
Yeah, thank you, District Governor Lion Billy. First of all, just to start out, voluntary reception center program that we have going. We've been working on for 4 or 5 years. I just wanted to mention that just prior to opening up the vaccine center, we had just had recently a meeting which had kind of fallen by the wayside due to COVID last year, to start updating the procedures and so forth and the manual for that. And I just wanted, the only thing I want to mention about that is if you've gone to some of our training sessions in the past, you know that we had like 5 or 6 jobs and you had to be trained for them and all that kind of stuff. With the help of technology, now we have it down to where there are like 2 jobs and you really don't have to be trained. So if we happen to have a disaster and we call for help to open up a voluntary reception center and you haven't been trained or you feel like you don't know what you're doing, don't worry about that. Just show up and we're good to go. And then going on to the what we're doing down at Fair Park right now, the Lions Club has stepped up to organize the non-medical volunteers down there. And I want to thank Lion Billy and Lion John Wicker for their leadership. I know both of them have been down there, and we appreciate that. I put the link in the chat if you can volunteer. I want to say with the COVID, everybody has their own risk profile, and so if you don't feel like you can do that, we understand. We don't want anybody to feel like they're being pressured to go down there. At the same time, we do need volunteers, and if you feel like, and like John Wicker said, they have tried to make it as safe as possible. Everybody's required to wear a mask, they social distance. You did mention in the golf cart social distancing. I can't guarantee that so much. I understand.
No.
4 or 5 people in the golf carts, and so forth. Now, another thing that I think we're trying to convince county leadership to do is switch this to a drive-through situation rather than having to walk up to those buildings to get the vaccination. And I think that would work way better, and it would also be way safer. So we're hoping they'll maybe get that done in the next week or so. One thing that has come up a lot of times, people are asking if I go down there and help volunteer, can I get the vaccine? And up to now, everyone that I know of that has gone down there to volunteer has received the vaccine. We've been telling people we can't guarantee it based on availability.
Yeah.
But yesterday, County Judge Clay Jenkins made the kind of ruling that if you go down there and commit to 15 hours of service, you will get the vaccine. You don't have to do the 15 hours first before you get the vaccine. You'll get it the first day you go if there's availability. And they're just an honor system that you'll come back and fulfill your 15-hour commitment. So if you're comfortable with going down there and you comfortable with working, that is a good way for you to get the vaccine earlier than you might could do it otherwise. Other than that, I would just like to ask all of you to encourage your members to volunteer. We need about minimum 45 volunteers for a couple of shifts a day. So that's 90 people a day. And we're getting pretty good support from other areas of other organizations and so forth. We'd like to see more Lions down there if we can. Thank you, Lion Billy.
Thank you, Lion Ron. And just a comment. Yeah, I was down there Thursday, and the jobs that Lions have, the only hard one for me was pushing 300-pound people up a ramp in wheelchairs. That was maybe a little beyond my capability at my age. But driving the golf cart, I play golf 4 days a week, so driving the golf cart was pretty easy. And naturally, sitting at the table and just administering is not a bad job. And a comment on the shot, it takes at least Thursday, because it was so many 75 plus people, it took quite a while to get through the shot area. But if you do go down and can get the shot, it's maybe a faster, easier way to get it than otherwise. Do any more cabinet chairs have additional reports for the cabinet at this time?
I do.
Billy, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
The link that I put on is what we're using right now. Hopefully by even maybe next Tuesday, there'll be a simpler scheduling system that we'll be using. And if that's the case, we'll be getting that out to you too. So the link I put on there is what we're using right now. We're hoping to have a better one really soon.
Okay. Just another comment on the golf carts. I was looking at the forecast for this coming week, a lot of rain. I can't picture us transporting, older people in a golf cart when it's raining. So I think we're going to have to do something with letting their cars, come closer to the area rather than setting them out in the parking lot. But we'll see. But back to any more cabinet chair reports.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And then I've got one too.
Okay.
Okay. I sent my report, and I also sent just earlier to the chat the quick reference for the Opportunity for Youth. If I may, I will share the screen. Never mind, I was not allowed. But anyway, most of the due dates for the diabetes awareness, outstanding students, and the drug awareness contest due date will be postmark March 1st. And we already have the venue confirmed for the drug and the outstanding students. And also some of the judges will be using, and thank you for the help of Vice District Governor Esmeralda Rodriguez. I believe Karen, the chair for the peace poster, has a little bit video in regard of her contest that has been concluded. Lion Karen?
Yeah. Christy, you got it pulled up?
Do. Go ahead.
All right, so the International Peace Poster Contest, the theme for this past year was Peace Through Service. We got 4 beautiful entries, and if you want to put that in presentation mode. Okay, so our honorable mention or 4th place was Miss Kira Watson from sponsored by the Lancaster New Centennial Lions Club. Her statement was, "Peace to me is an agreement we can all take to further the future." It's a very beautiful poster, and I believe the Lancaster Lions put her information in her poster in the local newspaper honoring her. That certificate, Billy, I went ahead and did an electronic signature so that we didn't have to track each other down.
All right.
I'd like to ask everyone in the club to please donate $100 for each contest so we can provide the gift to the winners.
3rd place went to Advivino sponsored by the DFW Indian Lions Club. Minnie Hughes of Peace, Unity, Service, Health, Justice, and Love. 3rd place, I believe, is going to win $75. Check is being processed soon. 2nd place went to the Maybank Cedar Hill Area Creek Lions Club contestant, Malia Gailey. Peace cannot be forced on others, but can come from service and understanding. I believe Malia will receive a $125 check. And our 1st place went to Miss Kira, sponsored by the Lions Club of Capel. Our joy lies within dedicating our service to each other by spreading love, hope, and peace. That poster went on to the state. She will be receiving $250 from the district. And since I'm also the state chairman, this is the poster that was the winner for the state. Came from District 2E2, which was where PC Council Chair-elect Susie Snyder is from. And I'm also honored to announce that our District 2X1 came in 2nd place in the state. The theme for next year is We Are All Connected. That was just released a couple days ago from Lions International. So the next year's theme for and Esmeralda's year will be We're All Connected. Yeah, kits are gone on sale starting yesterday.
Thank you so much, Peace Poster Chair for both the district and MD2, Karen Murray. Lion Mia, did you have any more report for Lion's Opportunity for You?
Yes, sir. We just upload the application for the district contest as well as the checklist. So please, please, please support these activities and send all your students to the contest. Thank you.
Thank you. Do any other cabinet chairs have reports for the cabinet?
Can I give my report? I have submitted, DG Billy, I have submitted my report on all three of the cabinet chairs that the cabinet things that I chair. But I want to add something. First of all, I want to let you know that LCI, I got a call from LCI, and they are following us because they have been interested on what we have been doing for our diabetes awareness. And they will be attending, they have sent our webinars series to all of the LCI, and they will be participating. Second is, I have sent my report, but I would like to add that we have concluded our stride contest for our district, and the stride that we had was a free stride, and we called it Striding for Healthy Living. And the purpose why we did this is to encourage our Lions and involve the community to exercise as a means of creating healthy living. And so out of this, our deadline was December 31st, and this is only for our district, but this is also involving the state. For our district, there were about 5 clubs that participated, and I thank all of them for taking their time to do this. I know they have been bored staying at home, so it's for a good cause. And I have tallied most of it. I'm supposed to give the awards today, but I did not get the awards that was coming from LCI. It is delayed, and I think it will be coming next week. So I would like to announce the winners on this. For the most miles per club, and this is for the district, is the Dallas Everest Lions Club. And the runner-up is Coppell Lions. And for the Lion, for the district, overall winner is Lion Dan Madden from Coppell Lions Club. He's got the most miles that walk, run, bike activities. And runner-ups for most miles is PDG Alice Conway of Coppell. For running, Lion Bilas of Hadiay, and bike is Lion Jet Katri. These are all from Dallas Everest Lions Club. So congratulations to all, and we are in for the state of Texas also. Our winners are also included in that state of Texas. And the awards, as I said, will be given as soon as I receive the awards from LCI. And the next thing I want to remind everybody, we also have launched a webinar that LCI has been very interested on joining. And so if I have sent the flyer, I will send it again to everybody to participate. And this time the webinar is about the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on mental health and diabetes well-being. And the following month, it's about pediatric blood disorders and blood diseases that is with pediatric cancer. So it will be every month there's a webinar on diabetes and wellness, as well as other topics that is involving the wellness of individuals. And I thank you all for your support.
Thank you, Lion Gloria. I know PDG Keith Murray has a report for the cabinet.
Just briefly, I'd like to echo on something that Council Chair-elect Susie mentioned earlier. We have had to cancel the Texas Lions Leadership Forum this year. We thought about trying to do something virtual, but since we have a total of a dozen different sessions, it wasn't really possible to try to do a virtual conference this year. So the conference is being rescheduled for next year. There'll be one March 20th, 19 and 20th of next year. More information on that will be coming out. The latest word that I've received on the USA-Canada Forum in Des Moines is that it is still on. As we'll see how that progresses, there won't be a final decision made until sometime this summer, on that particular one. But as of now, things are looking good for having that meeting up in Des Moines coming for the USA-Canada Forum. Thank you, Lion Billy.
Thank you. Are there any more cabinet chair reports? At this time, then, I'll open the floor for any club reports.
Lion Billy, I have a few things to add on, if it's okay, may I?
Okay.
As a pediatric cancer chair, I would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity. This was a very new experience for me because I'm not pediatric cancer expert. I'm just family practice. So I got an opportunity to talk with the pediatric cancer specialist and a general cancer specialist, and I made some slides and brought them together, and we did a PowerPoint presentations to our club twice. And then I was invited by Collins Lions Club by Koppel, by Lion Ron Harrison, and I had gone out and done the presentation. It was very well accepted and admired. We also put in a project together where we are going to apply for grant proposal. Lion Bill's Modern mentioned about it. Almost all the steps are weaved out. We are just in the final stages of getting it put together so it goes ahead and benefits all the clubs. The dream is to involve most of the clubs who are into pediatric cancer awareness so they can put in their efforts and we go on a district level. Thank you once again. I shared my achievement with Lion Billy Kettner and Lion Esmeralda, and it was announced that I was announced as the NP of the year. I had an opportunity to talk about Lions Club because what stood out the most for getting this prestigious award was my contribution to the community through Lions Club. So I had an opportunity to talk about Lions Club to the others in nurse practitioner area. And I hope in future I will gain some membership from them. Once again, thank you for allowing me to do what I really wanted to do to serve the community. Thank you, Lion Billy.
Thank you, Pediatric Cancer Chair Maya. That is a wonderful award, and you've done a wonderful job for the district. We're looking forward to getting the grant underway. At this time, I'm going to open the meeting for club reports. Any special events you got coming up, anything like that? No?
No.
Any other reports before the cabinet? All right, at this time, I'm going.
Lion Billy, I don't know, Lion Fran had left the meeting, but.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I have to go at 12 though. I have a client.
All right, just remind them about our pancake.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Next on the 30th, January 30th, Richardson Host Lions Club will be hosting a fundraiser at Rocco's Restaurant, 908 Odelia Road, Richardson, and we will have in-person at the restaurant or drive up, drive through, and it's going to be our pancake breakfast. And the restaurant is going to do all the serving, and we're going to have membership applications there. But we would love fellow Lions to participate, and you can. The flyer has been mailed out, so it's on the district website. But email Lion Selena if you want a ticket, and she will help you get one for $10, and you can get it through. You can get it. You can do PayPal or any of the. You can do it through Zelle or PayPal. You can pay that way, or you can pay cash at the door. So we would love support for our fundraiser, and this really benefits the community restaurant. That's where we have our Lions meeting.
Thank you so much, Line President Fran. Going back on the previous comments, are you going to have waffles?
I don't know, really, honestly, Lion Billy, I don't know what they're going to serve, but it should be exciting. We might have pizza for breakfast. Which
well, good. You're showing
Right.
You're showing diversity.
Mhm.
Good one, Billy. I like waffles.
I like
Okay.
it all, so I'm happy.
Okay. Well, do we have any other club reports?
Line Billy?
Yes.
This is a comment. What Susie said about, or in that spoof deal about pancakes all day.
Yeah.
My dad's Lions Club, Victoria Boulevard Club, when he was alive, they do chili now, but they used to do pancake breakfast, pancake days, which went from 5 a.m. in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. They had breakfast, noon, and night pancakes all day
Yeah.
long.
Okay.
Well, our breakfast is going to start at 8 a.m. and go to 11 a.m. So we hope to see a lot of folks there.
Lion
All right.
Billy.
Yes.
Lion Billy. Dallas Oak Cliff Lions Club will have their second annual Guns and Money coming up March 4th.
Okay. Any
Governor,
more?
may,
Yeah, go
Governor.
ahead.
I just wanted to also just share real quickly that we're submitting a membership grant to MD2 to help us with retention of members and increased membership. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up that that'll be coming down the pipeline. Two, I wanted to announce that we're working on doing a PlayStation 4 raffle. If we can find a PlayStation 5, we'll change it to PlayStation 5 because I got a donation for our Lions Opportunities for Youth, so we can help raise money for that. In addition to, hopefully we'll get as many clubs to donate for those contests. But the tickets will be $10 each, or 3 for 20. And but we're going to figure out a way to do it, sell the tickets virtually. So that'll be coming down the pipeline. And for our Grand Prairie Host Lions Club, since our Madam President is on vacation, she's out and about, Lion Sonia, she wanted me to let you guys know we have 2 fundraising projects coming down. One in March will be a virtual scavenger hunt in March, Mardi Gras theme. Hopefully $20 per person. You don't have to go anywhere, but just get on virtually and help us to raise money for our Lions charity. And 2, in April, we'll do a painting with Elsa. Hopefully it'll be in person. And if not, we're gonna figure out a way to do it virtually. So she wanted us to let you know that. And hopefully we'll get to do our car show in the spring. So those will be coming down. So thank you.
I'm Billy.
Yes.
I just had a news flash. Guns and Money has been canceled, part of our COVID situation.
Okay. Any more reports for the cabinet?
Governor, I don't know if you've announced, I don't remember hearing it, the great news that the dues, we're getting some dues relief again this year with
Yes.
the charter fees and
dues that were suspended for December 31st, new member fees, not dues. New member fees have been extended until June 30th of 2021. So if you get a new member, they don't have to pay that $35 new member fee. So it may be attractive to get your new members at this time in the next 6 months. Any more before the cabinet?
Yes, DJ Lion Billy. This is Lions Raj from Everest Irving Centennial Lions Club. I'd like to share like last Wednesday, me and one of our club member, they were participating in that volunteer program for the Dallas County vaccination program.
Yes.
So nice. We spent around 10 hours as a volunteer there, and they provide a breakfast, lunch, and this other like things you need. And especially volunteering there, yeah, and end of the day, you will get a vaccination. Definitely, that's true. But they are desperately need some more volunteers, and it is fun. You will love it. If anybody from any clubs have a time to participate on that program, that really helps health like a what they call the COVID program through the county. And for that, yeah, the easy way to go, either you can register or also I put the name of the coordinator, Lion Roy. You directly can contact him and he'll let you in there. And yeah, they really need lots of volunteer for that program. And that will be one of the really volunteer opportunity.
I agree. I agree. Any more reports?
Yeah, thank you, Lions Sorrows. Like volunteers, I have already enrolled for that, and some of our club members will be joining next week for volunteering there.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
At this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the cabinet meeting. I'm sorry, yeah, the cabinet meeting.
So move. Lion Joe Montag, so move.
Second.
This is Lion Keith. I second that motion. I also draw everybody's attention to the contest for Lion Billy to do the hula hoop for us.
Okay, well, great. Yeah, keep that going. I look forward to seeing all those donations.
To do live video?
I think it's going to be videoed and then it'll be shown. I would guess at the first cabinet meeting of 2021.
Love it.
So
Cannot
we've got a motion to adjourn. Need a second.
Already second, I think.
Okay, second by Nia. All in favor?
Aye.
I declare the cabinet meeting adjourned right on time at 12 p.m.
Take care.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 Have a great day.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for being respectful of time today. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. Great job, Christy.
Good job, Christy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, good job, Christy.
Good job,
Thank you, everyone. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you.